Hey guys, we are checking out Scarbee Sun Bass Finger, and this is a Kontakt library that can run on the free Kontakt player, full Kontakt, complete control. Of course, this is bass guitar. So let's check it out, and I'm going to try and show you why this is so awesome. So let's get started. So just before diving into all the user interface and everything that you can do with this library, I'm on the product page. Here you can find some interesting data about the library. And first, by the way, this is Scarbee, the same guys behind the Scarbee bass libraries in Complete, if you're familiar with Native Instruments Complete packages. And this library is not going to be part of any of those packages, so just take a note. Don't wait for an upgrade or anything like that. We have up to 60 levels of velocities per note. That's a lot. And we also have 22 or more than 22,000 samples. We have different muting options here, and we have other features that I'm going to show you. So let's just jump back to the Scarbee Sun Bass Finger. So this is a Kontakt library. You can have different banks right here, and each will have its own set of presets. There's a lot to choose from. And then we have the profile here. This is the player profile, and I'll talk about that. We have just different choices of strings going from all around up to just preferring the lowest string, being very dark sound. And on the right side, we have the sort of buttons where we have home, then we have the effects, and we have other settings. So you can already see there is a lot to cover here, and I'm not going to be able to cover everything. But just before we start, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing right now before we even end this video. In the next section of the user interface, we'll find the preamp. Then we have the pickup selector and just playing position. We'll talk about that. And we have muting and doubles. And this is a lot of fun. All these things affect dramatically how the bass sounds. And then we have the fretboard, of course, and also the articulations. Now, if we'll go into this button right here, we'll get the map, and you can see what kind of articulations are key switchable, which means that you can trigger them with some of the other keys. Now, when you are programming, not just playing, but programming the bass, it is very useful to know which key switch turns on and off any of these articulations if you want to create realistic bass lines. Now, in the FX page, you can see that we have a lot of different effects to choose from. We have 2 chains of effects, and you can turn on and off any of those effects with this on and off button. And if you want to change any of the settings, you just click this button right here, and you'll see that you have, again, a lot of choices. This is a very packed, it is a bass that packed with so many things and so many features to shape the sound. This is just way too much for one video, but I'll try and show you some stuff. So let's go back to the main page and go a little bit deeper here. So let's try some of the presets and see how they sound, just clean. And so I have the first preset from the first bank. Right? It sounds very dull, but what we can do a lot of stuff to get this going. And one of the things that you can do is go with the doubles, for example. So I can have fourth, fifth, and octave. So I'll just click this, or you can use the key switches. And if we go into the map here, you'll see that we have double E-1, but this is a velocity sensitive key, meaning depending on the velocity, how hard you program this or play it, it will have different settings. So I'm not going to do that right now and play with this, but you can also do this right here in the user interface. And we also have a choice of -6 and -3 dB for that extra note. And you can set it like this. I really love this preset. This is the Moon Wah. But I want to show you how this is going with some of the key switches. So I'll go into the map and we'll see. So first of all, we have muting, for example, right here. So if we'll click this, it's going to just have muted notes. Right, and we can just close this and you'll see that we have the muting. And right now it is off. And as I play the G-1, you'll see that I'm just going between those. Now this key switch is velocity sensitive, meaning how hard or whatever I program, what value I program it, it will have different effect here. And so I can just try this with my finger here, but it is difficult. So I'm just gonna set it anywhere here and we can turn on the palm. Right, and again, doubles, this is really fun. So having that in addition to the palm muting. Other things that are very interesting here will be the pickup balance. But before that, let's try some more presets. Right, so the pickup balance will go between the bridge and the neck, and you can just go anywhere in between, which is very cool. And we also have the volume right here, by the way. And we have the position of the picking as you play the bass. So more key switches, for example, we have pluck and tapping, and you can do that with the F0. And right now I'll just play that and you can see it in the articulation window right here. So as I play this lightly with my hand here, it will be tapping. And if I'll do a little bit stronger hit, it will go into pluck. Right, and we also have some other stuff like sustain. Right, so we have that sustain, and of course we can go and do some more stuff with different combinations of these key switches. Let's check some more presets. So now in the settings page, there's a lot of other things that you can do to shape the sound. This is a little bit more advanced. So let's go through this real quick and we'll see. So first of all, we have the release, which means how the bass sounds when we are releasing, and there are different modes here. So tight, loose, and random. And we have some other things like the decay and the levels of that. We also have some noise, so it can be electric or the frets. As we play the guitar, there might be a little bit of both, a little bit of the electric resonance here or interferences, and we also might have some fret noise. Let's try that. Now, by default, we have the vibrato connected to our mod wheel. And we also have a choice. We can have that for the aftertouch. If you have a keyboard that is capable of doing aftertouch, we can try that. And on the bottom, we have some more advanced options like how the samples are loaded, and we have alternations and pickup, fret hit, and the fretboard. I'm not going into these right now. If you have any questions, let me know. And that is the Scarbee Sound Bass Finger. Really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions, as usual, you can join my Discord server. This is a place where we can chat and talk about this library and anything else. And I'll see you guys very soon in the next videos. Thanks, and bye-bye.